everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well out there, and today it's time to exorcise the demons. But before we do that, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Join me here, would appreciate that. As always, I will post a link down below, an Amazon affiliate link, if you're interested in buying the film we're going to talk about today on Blu-ray or 4K. I also am going to post a link for my TeePublic page. If you want to check that out, I greatly appreciate that. And today we're going to talk about The Pope's Exorcist. The Pope's Exorcist came out back in April 14, 2023. I'm finally getting to see it. It's streaming on Netflix if you want to watch it. It's rated R. It's an hour and 43 minutes long. Had a budget of $18 million. And upon release, it made $20 million in America and $76 worldwide. This film was directed by Julius Avery. Julius Avery directed the severely underrated Overlord from 2018. If you've never seen that, I highly recommend it. And then in this film, we have Russell Crowe as Father Gabriel. We have Alex Esso as Julia, and Franco Nero plays the Pope. I can see that. You know, he is a great actor, and I love that they made him the Pope in this film. Now, I never saw this back in the spring. I missed it, but it's on Netflix if you want to watch it, as I said. So I sat down and watched it on Netflix, and let's get into it. Yeah, Father Gabriel is pretty much the Pope's exorcist, as the title implies. He is who the Pope sends if they think somebody is possessed by a demon. Now, Julia and her two kids, her young boy who's about 9 or 10, and her daughter who's about 15 or 16, inherited from her husband who is deceased this big abbey in Spain. And there's a priest nearby. It's definitely, the Catholic Church has been involved with this abbey before we get from the setup. And pretty quickly, they're having renovations done. Their plan is to renovate the property and then sell it because they have no money, no stream of income. So one of the workers accidentally breaks open this wall and unleashes this demon who inhabits Julia's son. And pretty soon they call upon Father Gabriel, who's kind of like a renegade in the church, but nobody could really mess with him too much because the Pope is the only person he answers to. And Russell Crowe's character goes to this abbey, and pretty soon what we get is some cool exorcism stuff, but nothing we haven't quite seen before. And as the movie heads towards the end, we get a lot of effects, a lot of CGI mixed with practical. And the movie does get nasty. It definitely earns its R rating from the things the demon says inhabiting the child, some of the things that happen. And yeah, at the end of the film, you know, they vanquish the demons, and they realize they now know where the map, where some of the other demons may be. And the church is going to send Father Gabriel out and this other father out to spearhead their mission to defeat all the demons, which are fallen angels. And that is pretty much the Pope's Exorcist. What to like about this film? Well, I think Julius Avery does a pretty good job at the directing. I think there's a little bit too much CGI, but overall, he does a really nice job with the camera here. The movie looks pretty, it looks nice. The exorcism stuff, even though there's nothing here you have not seen before, I mean, they pull stuff right out of The Exorcist here and other films of that type. But they do it well. I mean, the effects are upped, obviously, the loud noises, the score, everything's enhanced, but it's nothing you haven't seen before. What really sells this film is Russell Crowe's performance. I think Russell Crowe is really good here, and he sells it. When he's not on screen, even though I like Alex Esso as an actress, she's good here as well, and Franco Nero, although he's not on screen all that much. And the guy who plays the other father is pretty good. But when Russell Crowe's not on screen with the demon or by himself, the film definitely, you miss him. He is the whole reason this and The Exorcism are the whole reason to watch this movie. And Russell Crowe does deliver here. He does give a really cool, really fun performance here as Father Gabriel, who was based on a real guy. Supposedly, this was based on some of Father Gabriel's writings because he was the Catholic Church's main exorcist back in the day when they still did those things. I don't know how much of this is true or any of it's true, but yeah, Russell Crowe is the whole selling point here in The Exorcism. The demon stuff is pretty cool, although again, nothing you haven't seen before. But the movie looks nice. It moves pretty quickly, except for when Russell Crowe's not on screen. You miss him when he's not on screen, but he is the whole selling point. This movie's not perfect. It definitely goes into effects overload at points. It becomes a little too much. You don't need it for a film like this. And the over-reliance on CGI in some scenes is a real bummer because I'd rather this stuff be done practically. Because the CGI, when it's on screen, you know it's CGI. And Yeah, practical's better. I'll stick to that to the day I die. But overall, this was a fun movie. I'm glad I watched it. It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, you can watch it on there, or you can buy it on Amazon. I'll post a link down below if you're interested in buying it. But it is a fun exorcism type movie. I had a good time with it, and that was mostly due to Russell Crowe. Honestly, at the end of the day, I would give The Pope's Exorcist a 7 out of 10. It was a good time. It was, it came and it breezed through. Again, there's some parts when Russell Crowe's on screen, it falls a little flat, but he's on screen most of the time, so it works most of the time. And I found myself having a good time with it. I didn't think it was scary, but at the end of the day, I had a good time with it. So 7 out of 10 for The Pope's Exorcist. Have you had a chance to see this yet? Leave a comment down below, let me know. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, share this video, we'd appreciate that. I'll be back soon with a review for Halloween Resurrection. Yes, I rewatched that movie. We're going to talk about it, but until next time, bye.